Okay, now heading into week 5 against USC. Pretty big game for us heading into this week, just mainly because of that first loss against UCLA. We're definitely coming back to California for some revenge here. And look, the boys in between the weeks practiced hard, learned on what they did wrong, and 2 3-1 teams here really going to come out and try and scrap out as best as they can. But honestly, hopefully we're looking good. Offense needs to definitely pick it up. Defense kind of held pretty strong through that whole game, but at the end, unfortunately, fell short. So pretty big matchup, another Big Ten matchup as well. So all is on the table here for us, and hopefully we're going to be handling these guys as easy as possible. But heading off here, 3-1. It looks like the USC is just difficult to handle. They got a lot of star players, 2 star guys in the backfield. So, and I mean, look at this quarterback wide open. Defense just absolutely getting smoked at the beginning of this play. Their drive here is cooking us a little bit too much. Thankfully, it looks like we hold them up there. Oh, they had a good, decent throw there as well. But yeah, it looks like they've got a nice little run heading on us right now. Trying to see if we can shut down this quarterback, but he just has legs on him. Looks like we hurt one of their O-line here, so hopefully he can get a little bit more pressure to the QB. Finally shut it down, and I think we're able to just hold them here to a field goal, which honestly, like our mentality, bend, don't break, that's what we're all about here. Let's see what Hogsby can do on his first little drive here. 3rd and 13, finds Jelly Neal Jones for a huge run there. Almost got tackled out of bounds there. Unnecessary roughness, sir, but doesn't matter. Back on it, Byram. Looks like he stole it there for him, but Byram might go all the way here. Oh, just short. Looks like he hit the pylon, but I guess they're marking him just a little bit down. See if Tubesley can. Yes, he can. Tubesley converts as well. Absolutely huge for the boy. Running backs are coming through pretty decently here for us, at least converting inside the 1st and goal distances. Let's see if USC can respond. Looks like the defense has kind of learnt from them a little bit and absolutely shutting down that running back there. Absolutely not going to happen. Getting some good pressure there. 3rd and 16. He's gone for a deep shot and absolutely smoked him. He went up there and the CB had no idea where it was, and then got cooked again on that second play. Look, it's going to be a battle here. We know it's going to be a battle. Let's see if we can get a response here. 3rd and 16 ourselves. Stadium pulse is definitely intensifying. Hogsby drops pretty deep, but finds one of his favourite targets, Byron Bonkers, who just loves the contact, just absolutely eats it up. Let's see if we can just keep this march down the field going. Good little hopeful run here from Tubesley. Oh, yeah, he's going to cut it. Oh, he just keeps getting distance, even as he's absorbing the contact, which we love to see. Honestly, probably future NFL running back for sure from him. And then look at this, Jelly Neal having a good game right now. Absolutely coming up pretty big for us. But marching down the field as well. This is going to be a whole offensive battle here by the looks of it. And oh my gosh, as well with the touchdown as well. Jelly Neal is having a game that we have not seen from him yet. Absolutely ridiculous. He's looking like a favorite target right now, which honestly, wide receivers, players, we need them to step up. And honestly, Jelly is doing a great job of that. And all these London fans are happy. They've made the distance to California in back-to-back weeks, and they're absolutely loving to see it. Yeah, let's just see. Absolutely beautiful. Found him there. Not a problem. Absolutely not a problem. All right, moving on here. Let's see if they can have a response. He's gone deep with it again to his favourite target. Dude, oh my gosh. Thankfully, he was not going to get beat up there. That's a great stop. See if maybe we can try and extend this lead. 14-10, coming towards the end of the half. And it's another situation where just trying to force a pass unnecessarily. And he's picked off. That was a great turnover by them. Honestly, that's probably been the biggest issue with Wilbert Hogsby, is he just unnecessary turnovers. Oh my gosh, and just someone hit him. He had aura force field or something. He's in the gut, and yeah, easily done there. Takes the lead just before halftime. Not ideal. Honestly, just unfortunate errors. Just little errors, and I assume this is because of their first year of an inception. Still learning the game of football, We've only had, this is, as we said, week 5, so still got a lot of learning to come, and yeah, he's absolutely been torching us right now. Honestly, the QB is he's got a little zip on him. He's got the aura. He's got the mentality of a great QB. We need to try and see if we can shut him down going into this into this 3rd quarter. We need to make sure that we walk away with the victory here and get our California revenge. But not starting off well here. 3rd and 23, big yikes. But we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for Ricky, and just been a ghost for us, to be honest, Ricky Ringworm. So we've just not seen enough of him. But oh my god, that's a good block, and it's in your hands. How was that not a turnover? It was in his hands, batted to him, he just couldn't convert it. Trying to see if we can shut him down there, push him to a fourth down, huge. They would have punted it away. We're now trying to make sure we can convert a 3rd and 13 and just not being able to do it here in this third quarter. Game's kind of gone a little bit quiet, high scoring in the first half and then slowed down, but then this QB's got legs on him. He's dynamic. A mobile QB is not our friend. Well, thankfully, bended and not broke and held them to a field goal. That's quite a distance and he was able to make that. So we definitely need a desperate touchdown, and that is not. And Tubesy goes down, not the man, not Gavin. Let's see what we can do. The Hogsby finally finds Ricky Ringworms, who gets that first down we badly need. 2nd and 6 here. See what we can do. He's gonna throw it up to his favourite Byron. Can he get down and touch? Every time Byron gets so close down to the 1, he just can't get over. But then Hogsby shows that he can be dynamic with his feet. Honestly, huge. Big step up there from the QB there. We absolutely needed him to throw that on his back, and he did the job tying the game up, and hopefully with this extra point will put us in the lead. But absolutely great from Wilbert Hogsby. That's exactly what we needed from the lad, and he converted and did exactly what we asked of him. Alright, here we go. We're now trying to see if we can shut them down now. We're in the 4th quarter, so they're going to be pretty desperate. It's a 1-point game. A field goal would win it for them. And they're going to throw it up deep to one of their favourite targets. And what defence. That was absolutely what we needed. Oh my gosh, and we're in a great position here. 3rd and goal. And we take the touchdown, the go-ahead, making it an 8-point game. Finally, Byron gets his touchdown. We know that Bonkers was trying to see what he could do, and Byron Bonkers coming through there in a big way for the W Anchors. Absolutely what the boys needed. Absolutely huge. And yep, I would be too. USC fans are pretty enraged by that. They've not had their fill of a great situation here. That was absolutely clinical from the lad though. Finally got over that line. Kept seeming to fall at the first down, and finally he was able to get himself into that end zone. But we're going to go for the 2-point here. Make sure that they have to make it a 2-score game to get it, and we get that 2-point conversion beautifully. 3rd and inches. This game is running down fast now. USC under a massive amount of pressure, but find one of their guys wide open. Try to push him out of bounds to not have the clock go, but I guess we did it anyways. Oh, and then he's just throwing it over the top of 25's head. What are you doing? They're marching down the field. They're marching. I'll give them that. They're going to go in the hurry up as well, trying to keep that clock from going down. And what a great sack from Crankshaw. Finally, defense stepping up in a big way for us that we've desperately been needing in this game. It's been a very high-scoring one, but oh my gosh, good save there, saving the thing. But then they call a timeout for the injury. So they're burning those timeouts already, which is exactly what we need. They're 2nd and goal. Can we keep them out of the end zone? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not, but this is why we made it a 2-score game. This is why we made it 2-score. And look at that, we're in the victory formation for the W. We end up going to 4-1, exactly what we needed after that loss, and we get our California revenge. Honestly, consistency in the 4th quarter there. We really kind of came through with some big points to push it. Wilbert Hogsby, again, player of the game, as he should be. He looked like he learned a lot from last week. Alright, he had the interception, which, another forced one, something he needs to work on, but we're looking strong. We're looking like we could be a ranked team. We're taking off teams that I would not have expected in our first year of inception to be able to hang with, and we're showing that we can hang with some of the big boys in this league. I mean, we have, moving into this game, we got Michigan, one of the biggest boys that there are in this division, and right away their freshman quarterback is looking like he is ready to just absolutely pounce on us. But we'll see what we can do, see what we can shut down here. 1st and 10 for them. We've got a stadium pulse going in London. Look at the stadium, beautiful. The black field as well, we gotta love it. Oh my gosh, and we just can't seem to hit 22. And we lost one of the big boys, Jamario Logan, not ideal. They've just been marching down the field on us. We had such high highs with that USC game going to 4-1, and now we've just got to deal with an angry Michigan. Just an absolutely ridiculous. We're going to try and see if we can go here 4th and 1. See if Burkamp can get over. He just about converts that for us to keep this drive going. Michigan was 7 points up. We desperately need to try and get points here. Hogsby under a massive amount of pressure from this team, and we just go to 4th. We punted away. And then we're back to see what this Michigan offense could do. Finally, the defense absolutely stifled it. But again, Jamari Logan just keeps forcing himself in this game. Absolutely getting beat up there, one of our big boys. But let's see if we can put this through. And oh my gosh, he's just absolutely cooking the defense. This 24th ranked Michigan team, even with their 2 losses, they're here for business right now. 3-2. But the ball is out, and what a What a recovery. That's exactly what we needed. Turnovers from the defense is huge, but blown coverage there, and Hogsby just gets absolutely ate. Massively pushed back. 3rd and 16. What can he do? He fires it up deep, and Byron. Oh my god, Byron. Byron, no. He just basically passed it to him. He just absolutely pushed it into his hands. Not ideal, especially after that turnover. Oh, we just can't touch this QB. Just take him down. Just take the freshman down. 2nd and goal. This is not ideal. Coming from those high highs to low lows, and we are 14-0 at home. Goddamn, this is a real way of showing these London fans what this sport's about. We try and see if we can get to Ricky, and oh, it's just another turnover. Just pain right now. We just can't seem to turn this game around for ourselves. Just keep putting ourselves under pressure. We're at almost at halftime, and oh my gosh, this 22 running back, just our defense just getting manhandled, and it's not being helped at all by our offense. Just all sides of the ball, we're just not playing well, and 21-0 before halftime. We need something drastically changed. But look at this. Tubesy says, "Give me the ball. I'll see what I can do." Running it down. See if we can get a touchdown here before halftime. The clock is not our friend right now. We've got at least 2 timeouts in our pockets. So we have the choices to do, but we're going all the way down here. See if we can get one off here before halftime. We need a touchdown. Oh, finds it wide open. Thankfully, Ricky Ringworms, our star wide receiver, comes through just before the end of the half. So it is a 2-score game. It's going to be a halftime, but gosh damn, this Michigan team they're a problem. I don't know what to say. They are literally like a Man City we're like Southampton. It's just not ideal out here right now. It's 2 touchdowns from their running back. We have to try and slow them down any way we can. We're just absolutely getting destroyed. They've come into London. We've got our tea and crumpets and all that good stuff, and they've just absolutely messed up our tea time. We don't know what we can do. We need more. We need more from the boys, and but absolutely getting a little bit exposed here. We were just saying about how we were hoping that we could be ranked. We're finally facing a ranked team, and they're absolutely showing us up. But again, just trying to force it. 3rd and 16, not ideal to begin that 3rd quarter. And then back to this just absolutely ridiculous running back. 22 is a menace to society. And yep, they're just going to lean on him. Honestly, I can't blame them. A little spin move there. My defender had no idea which way was up there. And thankfully, we've got to stop. They've tried to force it, and so we get the ball back. Defense coming through pretty big, but how far back is Hogsby going? He's back so far. Trying to force it there as well, and he made that pass like a 50-yarder. It wasn't necessary. See if we can shut down 22 now. Finally, we seem to be getting on it, but no, another defensive lineman, guys. Not Crankshaw. And then, we've just forced it. Forced another turnover. Oh my god, Hogsby just got drilled in the backfield as well. Not ideal. This game is getting ugly. See what we can do here. Tubesley, he's having little moments of brilliance. Again, Ricky Ringworms, where has he been? We've not said his name. But going into the 4th quarter here, big yikes. Absolutely big yikes. And here's our first look at the top 25 rankings for the college playoffs. Honestly, not a huge big bits of surprises. I'd say SMU was probably the biggest one I saw in that. But we'll see what we can do here. See if we can recover this game, or at least, oh man, we've just forced it again. We're literally just handing them the ball. Hogsby is having the worst game we have witnessed all season. I thankfully shut him down there. But again, Crankshaw, our defensive guys, they want to be out there, and they just keep injuring themselves. But see if we can get pressure on the QB. Oh my god, he's just going to waltz it in. He's just going to waltz it in. It's so embarrassing. Even the queen in her grave is turning over. This is disgraceful. We're absolutely getting destroyed by the Michigan Wolverines, and yep, they take the knee out of mercy for us. Big loss here. That we honestly exposed. I can't even imagine we're going to get ranked after that game. 35-7. Jesus, that's like how we played FCS Southeast game 1. 3 interceptions for Rod Moore. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, we would definitely need to go back to the drawing board after that one. Absolutely exposed. That Michigan team is legit, and we were just praying for the bell on that one. Trying to force something, trying to recover the game, and it just never was going to happen. We thankfully didn't end up with a goose egg, but big yikes. We need a lot of things to change going into this next game, and it's a rivalry week. It's against the Irish, the London team versus the Irish team. We're back in America after being upset in our hometown. We need some big changes here. Notre Dame, they're a fierce team. They're an independent team, Fighting Irish versus, the W Anchors. It can't get more historic than this. We'll see what we can do. We'll see. Honestly, that Michigan game, we're hopefully going to come out here just for blood, basically. 4-2 versus 4-2. We're all in a similar boat here. They are another ranked team, so maybe if we can try and come through and get a win here, maybe we can prove ourselves to be that little bit more, valuable in those rankings and try and get ourselves up. But right off the back, defense, Crankshaw again. He's got that injury that he's still dealing with from last week, but we're going to see what we can do. 3rd and 8 here, trying to see if we can hold Notre Dame back. They're going to go for it. Oh my gosh, he ended up stumbling. Oh my gosh, just absolutely killed through the air. We just got air raided. Insanity. We didn't realize we were in the German blitz again. Let's see if we can hold them back here. 3rd and 11. We bend, we don't break. 4th and 3. We hold them to the field goal. Honestly, after that, I cannot say enough. Defense has been such an MVP for us this season. When we've needed them to come through the most, they have. 3rd and 14 though. Let's see what. Oh my God, Hogsby. He's just going to try and see if he can force something. Luckily, wasn't turned over there, but clearly he did not learn anything from that Michigan game. And oh my gosh, just a nice little pitch there. Oh my, he might be gone. Yep, damn. Okay, well, they're first on the board with that touchdown. 10-0 right now. We are getting reminiscence from that Michigan game. Finally, a play from Ricky Ringworms that we desperately needed. 2nd and 8 here. Let's see if we can try and air it up. And oh my gosh, again, just trying to force it for no reason. Forcing it and almost turning it over. We're lucky that Hogsby hasn't turned it over here. Oh, finally, we found Ricky again. Let's hopefully Ricky can get a little bit more heated up in this game. 2nd and 12, see what we're looking at here. And there he is. Byron Bonkers, can he finally get it over? He doesn't have the legs for it. And he actually got in that time. He didn't get the 1 yard curse that he was dealing with. Okay, team's kind of hopefully coming together now. We need a big defensive thing. And we just can't seem to take down the QB. A mobile QB is not our friend. He absolutely exposes this defensive scheme. But oh my gosh, look at that. Ball's out. Can they get onto it? Just were able to recover that. That would have been such a big key moment for our defense. Let's see what we can do now. Okay, nicely done. Just keep trying to shut them down. 4th and 9. Crankshaw's dealing with that injury that we're still working with. And just Hogsby just absolutely taking it. Unnecessary hit in that backfield there. And we end up having a punt on downs, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, and he's gone. Zero's gone. Wide open field. Absolutely blown coverage. The defense does what it can, but if the offense don't help them, it's an inevitability. Let's see what Hogsby can do here. Finally, honestly, big game from Ricky Ringworms. I was being a little bit critical of him right now, but the freshman's stepping up in a big way in this game, making those conversions for us. Hogsby gonna just take an unnecessary hit again. What was that for? Let's see what we can do here. Ricky again. He's just catching 5 catches. I think that's probably a season high for him right now. Absolutely huge. Can we get it over the line there? So close. We're going to have to settle for the field goal. It looks a little bit iffy. Let's see what we can do. And he's just good. We will take those points desperately. So 1-score game going into it here. Let's see what we can do here before halftime. If there's anything, see if they can run it back, or hopefully we just shut them down to end into the half. Beautifully done. Well, had some highs, had some lows in that half, but I think we've made some steps from that Michigan game. We just need to get on top of this Notre Dame offense. Really, that's been the biggest thing. They've been, pretty similar through the air on our passing. It's pretty identical, but on so many less attempts. 7 attempts, 5 completions, and they have the same amount of yards of us. They're carving our defense up maybe a little bit more than I realized. But we'll see what we can do. See if we can keep our foot on the pedal here. Hopefully we can come through and end up at least tying this game up to try and see if we can avoid beginning a losing streak for ourselves. That's definitely something that we're not wanting to have. But yeah, just defense. Just at times, just as soon as it's one missed tackle, you're then putting your other players at risk. And it shows there on this touchdown run that he got. Just there was no chance. Even the attempt, it was never going to happen. Never going to happen. But we'll see what we can do here. We're getting in another situation early on where we're trying to convert. Oh my gosh, what a great catch from Jelly Neal Jones. Honestly, from that week that he had a few ago, that was absolutely perfect from him. Still another 3rd down blown. Just the pocket just collapsing. He drops back too much to make the throw even harder for himself. Not ideal to start us off here in the 3rd, and just back to just dominance from Notre Dame, unfortunately. See if we can bend, not break. I ideally don't even want to let them get a field goal and make it a 2-score game here. We'll see. is easy. He picks the hole he wants to pick. And now Fiddlestitch had an injury as well. Our team is absolutely getting destroyed by the wear and tear. Oh my god, how did he not get him there? He basically had his foot and he just hurdled him almost, like a half hurdle. Ridiculous. And oh, yeah, there it is. There it is, 24-10. It's not looking good here. We can see what we can try and make up here, but pressure is definitely on us right now. Stadium Pulse is going off as well. I don't know what we can do. Here we go, though. Nice little move there. Terry Tesco, someone we haven't spoken about in a while, making some plays for us. Keep going down to 3rd and 1. Go over to Byron. Lovely done by the lad. Keep trying to move it as best we can. This is probably a big drive for us. And oh my god, the ball is out. And oh, he fumbled it. No. Hogsby, no. Ridiculous. It's not good here. We're in the 4th now. They can just run down the clock. And oh my god, 24 is a monster. He just fucking put him on his back. Jesus. And he's gone. He's gone. Maybe we didn't learn from Michigan. 31-10, and we're just seeing what we can do. We're in another 3rd down situation. Can we convert? Thankfully we can. Great work there by Ricky Ringworm. We needed him to come through there pretty bad. Oh my god, he didn't even see him down the field. Ricky would have been gone. Well, clock's now not our friend. It's not on our side right now. We're just trying to do what we can do. Nice little conversion here by Terry Tesco, trying to get any kind of consolation touchdown, but it's not looking good. There's a little bit of a force there, and yeah, forced it through there. And yeah, as the clock winds down here, that's going to be game for us. Not ideal in the slightest. That's a painful way to end that rivalry week for us, but there's not much else we can do, unfortunately. You know, we'll see what we can do, see if we can rebuild from this going into it. But now we're on a losing streak, so next week is going to be so crucial for us. You know, especially with like buys coming up and other stuff like that. We really want to make sure that we can maybe get into a ranked situation. I know that there will be a bowl requirement of a couple wins that we'll need, but 2 back-to-back weeks, pretty bad losses against ranked teams. It's not going to do us too well for our stocks, especially with, you know, the grading and like wherever the people want to put us at. That's for sure. But as a quick look here at the top 25 ranks, SMU is probably the biggest surprise to me. 6-0. You know, they're not really on my radar that much, to be honest. But I mean, moving down, you got Ohio State, Michigan there. You know, all sitting just outside a little bit. BYU's there. Kansas State's a little bit of a surprise, and Baylor. Those kind of bottom ones, Auburn, Texas State, Arizona State, they're all going to be ones that we're going to be trying to chase down to try and take, you know, our best opportunity. And looking at the Big Ten, we're ranked decently, 4-3, but that's not where we want to be at all. We want to be higher than that, much higher than that, especially now that we have these losses. It's going to be a little bit harder for us to go, but you know, there are ranked teams around us, so we hopefully will have an opportunity. But I mean, it seems like it's all Penn State and Indiana for the most part on that front one and at the Big Ten. But yeah, that's going to be it. Till next week.